Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Another tough week in the bag. So round 17 done and dusted. So sorry for the late podcast on a Wednesday. Life has kind of gotten away a little bit. So life being work. But we are here and we will definitely go over the bad score that was. So the 4,000 ranks that I made up last week, I had now dropped again. Well, 3,600 at the hands of WALSH. So it is what it is. So traded WALSH in last week, got a 22, and now he is now gone for 3 weeks. So that hurts, but we soldier on. So let's go over what happened. We'll go over what happened. We'll go over the most traded in, most traded out. We'll go over my trade thoughts, captains, yada, yada, yada. So top 10% was top 7% last week, now top 7%. It is what it is. So let's have a look. So obviously we'll start off with Cook. So Cook scored a 41. He got rested towards the end of the game, which is really nice for Supercoaches who had him. Yeah, not much else to say there. Was kind of expected though, because there was a specialist hooker on the bench. So not overly surprised. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. So Fanua Blake, obviously with a massive 94 again. He is just ticking on beautifully. I'm fairly sure he is not leaving my side for the rest of the year. Taps with a 71. Kepi with a 38 this week. Kepi's gone this week because Gerbo is back. So I'm not sure if he's gone for a little while or if he's just being rested, but it's Kepi. Who really cares? Horse with an 87. Now Horse is probably in chats with Origin, so fingers crossed he plays, but I don't know. We shall see. Tohu with a 56. Matto with a disappointing 50. Yeah, Hosking with a 54. I didn't play Hosking because I didn't think he would be playing. So I played Kepi and got his 38. Missed out on Hosking's 54 because Hosking was a late inclusion. So that hurt a little bit. Well, not really. What is it? 20 points? Close to it. Hughes with an 86. Hughes has done an amazing job. He's made 150k since I got him. I will be looking to move Hughes on the second that Cleary is back. So obviously Hughes to Cleary. I'll find 150k somewhere to do that. Ponga with a 47. Yeah. It is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Brimson with a 61. He's going along nicely. Last couple of weeks has scored well as a pod. Titans buy is obviously done, so he's the pod play for me. It's going to be interesting to see what I'll be doing with Brimson though, because of the situation with WALSH. I'm not sure whether or not I want to move Brimson down to fullback or not. I'll more than likely move Ponga though, so we'll wait and see what happens there. Osako with a 66, Garrick with a 62. Mano with a 91, AJ with a 45, Dylan Edwards 73, and WALSH with a amazing 22 points with the captain on him, which was incredible. Really helped me with my push forward in the rank. So thank you, WALSH. Thank you for doing that. And also thank you very much for getting suspended for the next 3 weeks. Beautiful. Righto. Now, let's get to the business side of things. So, let's go over most traded out in my side Now, obviously, Reece Walsh is a no-brainer now. He doesn't come back for another 3 weeks. Franklin Pele is the most traded out in my side, second most. I don't know who they're actually trading him out to. He's bottom dollar, but anyway. Horse, Taps, and Osako are all being traded out. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know why you would be trading those players out just yet, but it is what it is. Most players traded in the top 10%. Let's have a look. So, Munster. Now, I was having a look at Munster. I think people that are rushing to get Munster right now, I don't know if it's necessary. I understand the reasoning behind it. Although Munster plays the Panthers this week, he then potentially doesn't play the next 2 weeks. You could definitely wait until round 20 to get Munster. I don't think that there is this massive rush to get him out, to get him in. But obviously it's team dependent. I think if you've got the depth there in your 5'8", like a Cody Walker, potentially even a Manu to move him up, you could definitely probably wait and pick Munster up in round 20 and potentially cheaper because he does have a relatively high BE this week. But yeah, team dependent. Brendan Piakore, I have had a look. His base is a little bit poor, although he can generate a bit of cash for you over the next few weeks. Again, it's team dependent. I think there's better options out there for your 2RF. Look, it's a negative BE. If you need to knock someone down to get cash to bring in a gun, blah blah blah, I can't argue with it entirely. But if you're bringing him in as a playing 2RF over the next few weeks or the back end of the season, I don't advise to do that. Now, obviously, Howarth is enough. People are doing that. Val Holmes, definitely something that I'm looking at doing. The BE of 11 against the Tigers, where I potentially reckon, I think that Holmes will likely score very well this week. So that's something that I'm going to be considering when I go over my trades. People are rushing to get Fafita this week. I don't quite understand that trade at all. Fafita's BE is literally 149, and he more than likely misses one more game. It'll just entirely depend how Game 3 goes in State of Origin. I'm fairly sure the Titans play on the Sunday, so let's have a look. Yeah, they do. They play Sunday afternoon, so I don't mind people bringing Fafita in this week, although you could 100% wait one more week with 150 BE. You could potentially get Fafita for 800k, saving yourself 58k. And that's even, that's even with him scoring well. He could score 80, 90 to 100 and he will still lose 43k or 50k. So I think hold on Fafita, wait one more week, then potentially grab him. That's what I'm planning on doing. So I'll go over what I'm thinking about doing. So I'm obviously trading Walsh out. Now I'm going to be moving Ponga down into my fullback and moving Manu up to my 5'8", which isn't ideal, but the Walsh saga and Katoa and Hosking not being named again has absolutely stuffed me. It's stuffed me. And my plans have literally just gone out the window, which is amazing for Supercoach, as we all know. So I'm going to be going Walsh to... I'm going to be moving Ponga down to Walsh And then I'm considering going Walsh to Val Holmes. So what I'll do is I'll hit the trade button on Walsh. I hate desktop. Everything's so much easier on the mobile app. I actually can't do what I'm planning on doing on the desktop. So what I'll do is I'll just say what I'm going to be doing. So Walsh out, Ponga down to fullback, moving Manu up to 5'8", bringing in Val Holmes. That's one trade. And then with my other trade, it will likely be Billy Smith to Timoko. So Timoko has bottomed out. He has an amazing draw coming up. He's got the Dragons next week, which is friendly. He's got a good matchup this week against the Titans. I think it'll be a nice little pod play, especially with everybody that's moved him on over the last few weeks after his leaked cash. So that's where I'm going with it. I didn't want to make two trades this week. I was actually going into this week with the whole mindset of not making a single trade. But shit happens. So, captains, I'm straight seeing Hines this week. I am more than confident that Hines at PointsBet Stadium on Thursday night is going to absolutely run amok against the Dragons. The Dragons are missing Moses Sully. The Dragons are also missing... Who else are they missing? They're missing one other key player. It's Moses Sully and someone else, but they're missing two decent players out of the Dragons. And obviously with the Ben Hunt saga, Hines off a bye, PointsBet Stadium. There's no other standout for me. Even if I was to VC him and he was to go large, my AE is going to be Sonny Luke, which is an absolute nightmare. So there's actually no point. There's literally no point for me to VC Hines. I'm just going to straight see him. Yeah, that's about it, guys. So I'm in a bit of trouble. I won't lie. I'm in a bit of trouble. Things have definitely gone sour over the last couple of weeks in regards to bad trades, injuries, captain choices, you name it. The Supercoach gods have not shone on me at all over the last few weeks, unfortunately. So it is what it is. You live and learn. But yeah, I mean, my targets over the next few weeks for my run home is obviously going to be Munster. I'm planning on nuffing Hosking and upgrading Katoa to Fafita, which will work out really well. So obviously I'll be able to run Nikora, Fafita, Madison, Tohu and Horse in my 2RF, which is perfect. Round 20 is going to be shit because the Raiders are on the bye. I've got Taps in my front row with Kepi as my backup. So again, live and learn. I should have had a better backup in my front row, but hindsight wins. I thought Kepi would be a little bit better than he has been. Well, not a little bit better than he has been. He's actually been okay. But I just got it wrong. Simple as that. Got it wrong with Kepi. Wish I had someone else there. Same with Cook. So obviously Cook's there. Next year I'll be doing something a lot better. I definitely won't be running a cheap hooker as my second backup. I'll definitely be running a one decent hooker and one mid-range hooker. A lot of lessons this year, boys. A lot of lessons. So that is about it. Not sure what I'm going to be doing this week with Hughes. I do want my reserves to be Dylan Edwards, Timoko, not playing AJ. I don't think AJ is a very good choice for this week up against the Warriors. it won't shock me at all if he scores 30. So I don't want any part of that. So it'll be Dylan Edwards, AJ Brimson, Timoko, and it might have to be Hughes. Honestly, it might have to be. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. My hot takes for this week, I'm going to do one big hot take. I think Ponga comes close to scoring close to Hines. That's my hot take. If Ponga wants to have a crack at Origin, this is the game for him up against the Bulldogs to show Billy Slater that he is the man for the job for Game 3. Even though it is a nuff Game 3, it's not important. He will want to show that he's the man. And I think this will be the game for him to do it. So I'm going to say hot take for Ponga to ton up and more. That's my hot take. Captain on Hines. And that'll just about wrap it up, guys. So good luck, everybody. Let me know how you went in the comments, obviously. Let me know what you are doing, how stuck you are this week for numbers. Actually, let's just go over quickly what I've got. So for round 19, we'll have a look at our numbers. So we've got Cook, we've got Fanua Blake taps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we've got 12 for round 13 at the moment. That's okay. That's honestly okay. I'm not too fast. If I'm one player off, that's fine. We'll have trades for round 19 anyway, so I'll be able to field 13, which is the most important thing for that round. So anyway, that'll just about do it. Thanks for tuning in again, guys. And yeah, good luck for this weekend. Hopefully everybody scores well. If you haven't subscribed, give us a sub. It helps the channel. Leave a comment. Let me know how you're all going. And yeah, good luck for the weekend. Cheers.